And we're just gonna sprinkle that on top, and then we're going to toss them just like that. You hear how crunchy those things are? What up, sous chefs? It's your boy, Chef Todd, back in the building. Welcome back to my channel. This is the channel where you get the tips and tricks from moms to make delicious dishes for their kids. Okay? We're gonna cover everything. And today, we're gonna make the #1 menu item that kids ask for all the time. We're gonna make that in this kitchen. You ain't gotta go to the fast food restaurant, right? We gonna learn how to make this in your kitchen, so when your kids ask for it, you can go, just give me 30 minutes, I got you. Okay? So we're gonna make some delicious crispy chicken strips, and we might sneak some nuggets in there, but also we're gonna make some oven fried fries. Okay, and they're gonna be seasoned, they're gonna be delicious. I don't even gotta tell you all that, because this is what this channel is all about. We give you the tips and tricks. The tips and tricks, not you be tripping if you don't think you're gonna be getting the tips and tricks that's gonna make your food delicious. I can't say that today. I don't know what's going on with me, but we got this food thing together. Okay, so let's do that and let's stop talking. It's all about cooking. Peace. All right, moms, so here we go. We got some chicken strips, about less than $6. Okay, it's like $5.27 for this package of chicken strips, right? And you have about 12 of them in there, all right? Or about 10 to 12 in there. And then you have a russet potato right here that we're gonna turn into French fries. And that's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna prep both of these. We're gonna prep the chicken strips first, and then we're going to prep the potatoes to turn them into fries, okay? So I'm gonna show you how to prep these chicken strips really quick so we can get this show on the road, okay? On the road. Let's go. All right, sous chefs, we're looking at a standard chicken strip, AKA chicken tender, okay? Give you some tender loving, okay? So what you see right here is a chicken strip. Here's the front of the chicken strip, AKA the show side, and this is the back side of the chicken strip, okay? The chicken strip is actually on the underbelly of the chicken breast, okay? So this little piece kind of just is connected by this tendon right here. And I don't like eating that tendon, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove it, right, with my boning knife, AKA Brandon, the boning knife, okay? So what I'm gonna do is just stick my knife right under the skin right there. Good. And I'm not going to go all the way down, but I'm going to go like that. And then I'm going to just put it down on the sink right here. And I'm just going to shave that down until all of that tendon, or I could just slightly pull it. I don't want to pull it. Let's just slice it down. Good. Until it comes off. Okay. So you want to remove that, right? Because your kids are not going to like that, okay? And after that, what I do is the same thing. I take this connective tissue on the outside, because sometimes after cooking it, I don't like it either. So I take this connective tissue that's on the show side, I take it off, all right? And that's how I prep my chicken tenders, AKA chicken strips, to be delicious and completely appetizing, okay? There you go. All right, moms, we're gonna make some incredible baked fries, okay? So what we're gonna do is split this down the middle to prep it, right? Just go right down the middle, right? And then we're going to put it flat on the cutting board. And what we're going to do is we're making some wedges, some nice thick wedges. So there we go, right? We have that, and this is how we prep our fries, right? We're going to cut it in half, and then what we're going to do is just make some nice cuts right down the center to make about 5 wedges, right? There we go. that's prepped and it happens very quick. It's an easy meal. I mean, it takes the same amount of time of going to the fast food restaurant. There you go. You got some fries for your kids. We're going to pop them in the oven, season them bad boys, and they're going to be crispy and satisfying. Okay, that's our fries right there, and that's it. We're just gonna move on to making this quick meal for your kids to enjoy. All right, moms, we got our russet potato nice and cut into nice wedges to make some oven fries for your kids. All right, they're gonna be crispy, they're gonna be satisfying. Okay, so what we're gonna do is turn on the oven, put it on 400. Okay, let's do that real quick. 400 blatow. Okay, so it's on 400, and what we have to do next is season our fries. We're gonna hit it with some salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and then some olive oil to get this started. Okay, so here we go. We are gonna go over to the side right here, and I'm gonna start with some pepper. I know the kids don't like a lot of pepper, but we need to even the salt out a little bit. So we're gonna just get a couple pinches of pepper. Good. And then we're gonna hit it with some salt. We might hit it with some salt after too, after we're done making it nice and crispy in the oven. That's enough salt. We're gonna get some garlic powder. Good. And we are gonna get some onion powder. Good. In the pan, looking nice and delicious. And then we're going to hit it with some olive oil, just like that. And we're gonna use our hands, and we're just going to make sure all these wedges get the seasonings that you put in there, right? So they're looking perfect right now. And we are ready, they're almost ready to go in the oven, all right? There we go, your fries are ready. Okay, moms, I have a really important tip for you so you can make this dish as quickly as possible, okay? So what you wanna do is you wanna get a baking sheet or cookie sheet, right? And what you wanna do is get some aluminum foil, and you're gonna tear off a piece and put it on the baking sheet. But the tip that we're going to use is we're gonna warm up this baking sheet. So as soon as the fries hit or the potatoes hit this baking sheet or the aluminum foil, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna hear that searing sound, and then you just put it back in the oven, and it's gonna start the searing process right away to make sure that fry is crispy. These fries are gonna be crispy. So let's just put it in the oven while it's warming up, right? And get it nice and warm. And after about 10 minutes, we're gonna throw those fries on there and then get started on our chicken strips and chicken nuggets. Let's do this. All right, moms, here we go. We gotta make the protein, which are the chicken strips that are gonna be super flavorful, super crispy. So your kid's gonna be like, Mom, you put your foot in this one. That's what you gonna get. That's the response you're gonna get. The feedback is gonna be out of this world, because it's gonna be super delicious and super tasty and super crunchy, just like you got it from the restaurant, but the restaurant is your kitchen. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. All right, for the first time, we are not going to season our chicken strips, right? We're gonna leave it in some water that we prepped it in, and we're just gonna put that to the side, right? What we have over here is some flour. Good. We have some flour in this container right here, nice and flat. And what we're gonna do, we're going to season this bad boy, okay? I'm gonna get some kosher salt, right? Because it has a little bit more bang for the buck, right? I'm gonna put about 2 tablespoons of kosher salt in this, because it's going to be nice and tasty, right? And then we're going to get some pepper, some black pepper. We are going to grate that in there. But again, we don't want it to be too spicy because the kids don't like spice, okay? And we're going to put about a tablespoon and a half of onion powder, a tablespoon and a half of garlic powder. There we go. And a tablespoon of chili powder. Good. There we go. And I'm going to also add some mustard, right? To give it a little kick. Okay. There we go. Teaspoon of mustard. And also I'm going to finish with some parsley flakes. Just a little touch of that. So teaspoon, and then I'm gonna take my hands and do a nice little circle. And by the way, this is about 1.75 cups of flour, okay? So 1.75 cups of flour. So it's almost 2 cups of flour that I have right here. Good. So we want to make sure that's nice and mixed in. And what we're going to do right now is take our strips right away. Good. And we are going to bread them, right? We're going to put the wet strip into your flour. Good. Or your breading that you just made. All right. And make sure they are wet so the breading will stick to it, right? We're not going to double bread this. We're going to just do it once. Good. And there we go, right? My first job was working at KFC, right? That's why I have it in this container right here, because I can get to fluff it, right? I'm going to fluff the flour onto the chicken strips, right? There we go. Nice and quick, nice and quick. And there we go. It's all done. We're just going to leave this in there. We're going to press a little bit, and we're going to do it again. And we are all set. We're all set to make these chicken strips nice and crunchy, right? And if you look, it's got some nice little crunch flakes that are going to happen on that chicken strips right there, okay? We are ready to go, all right? So we're going to turn the stove on and get our pan nice and hot with some oil, and then we are going to sear up these chicken strips. All right, Mom, so we forgot to make a couple nuggets to try them out, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the already breaded chicken strips and we're gonna cut a few into nice chunks so we can make some nuggets out of them. So, all right, so we got your chicken strips right here. We're just gonna cut them into nice little chunks. All right, there we go. Couple of them, right? Just to try them out so the kids have options. There we go. Right, and we're just going to throw them back into the breading mixture over to its own side, right? Get some flour, right? And get them nice and breaded again, okay? So there we go. We are all set. We are ready to sear these things up. All right, moms, let's take that baking sheet out of the oven with the aluminum foil nice and hot so we can start the searing process for your fries. Okay, let's go in the oven, take it out. I've got my mittens right here. My mitten. Okay, we're going to take this, put it on top of the stove, and right now we're going to just add this. Actually, what I'm going to do first is add some olive oil to this baking sheet, and what I'm going to do is, you hear that sear? That sear is already happening. Ooh, it's perfect, right? Because it's nice and hot. We're going to line these fries up all the way down the line and do it quickly so we can stick it back in the oven, okay? That's basically it. And you want to use the fry to wipe the oil all around so it doesn't stick, right? That's why we put some olive oil on the baking sheet, okay? So that's what we're gonna do, and we're just gonna throw this back in the oven right after we are done putting all the fries onto the baking sheet, okay? All right, moms, let's put this in the oven. We are done, okay? Look at how beautiful that is, first of all, okay? And now we're going to put it in the oven, and we're gonna check it in 20 minutes. All right. All right, moms. So our fries are about 10 minutes away from being completed. So what we're going to do is start the frying process of our chicken strips and chicken nuggets. Okay. So we have the pan on the stove. I have my sauce pan. It's about my medium saucepan. And what I have it on is a little bit past 8, and it's been heating up for about 5 minutes. Okay, because we want to get that oil nice and hot, because these chicken strips take about 5 minutes to make. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna add our first chicken strip to the pan. Get it. Ooh, look at that already. Okay, we're gonna add about 4 chicken strips to the pan to get that golden brown goodness. Okay, let's move it over. I think I'm gonna put 5 in there. Right, because this is gonna come out amazing, right? So you nice and bubble up. See that the oil is bubbling up to get all around, right? It's got to be nice and hot so it gets nice and golden brown, okay? I'll see you in about 3 minutes when I flip it over to the other side, okay? All right, moms, so our chicken strips are looking ridiculously golden brown. The situation is amazing, all right? So come take a look at this, right? This is the chicken strips right here, right? We're just gonna flip them, right? We're gonna flip them real quick, get them nice and flipped onto the other side so we can stop the browning of one side and start the browning of the other, okay? Good, and I have my long tong for this so I can reach into the pan without being burnt by the oil. Good. So there we go. Our chicken strips are flipped, and we are ready to let that sit for another 2 minutes. So that happened in 3 minutes. In the next 2 minutes, our chicken strips are gonna be done. We're gonna finish up with the other batches as well as the chicken nuggets, and then your kids are ready to eat, okay? All right, moms, like I always say in my videos, if you're gonna make something crispy, you need a wire rack to make sure it cools on the wire rack and it maintains its crispiness. Because if you put it on a flat surface, it's going to start to release moisture, and all that moisture is gonna go into the crispy outer layer that you created for your chicken strips. All right, so we're gonna put this on a wire rack, and we are done. So we're gonna, one by one, look at those beautiful golden brown situation right there. Oh my God. Your kids are going to love these strips. Look at that. Okay? Look at how beautiful those strips are. Tell me those don't look almost store-bought. They're better than store-bought. They're better than restaurant-bought. They're homemade chicken strips. You made those. Okay? So we're just going to finish up the rest of this batch, and we'll be back so we can make this a complete dish. Okay? All right, moms. Let's get those fries out of the oven so we can flip them so all sides are crispy. So they've been in there for about 18, 20 minutes right now. So we're gonna take them out. Here we go. Woo! Look at these fries. They look beautiful already. All right, we're just going to flip them over, right? Oh, look at that. That nice crust on the outside is perfect, right? That's our fries. They're basically almost done. So we're gonna flip them and put them in the oven for another 10 minutes, and then you're ready to serve, okay? So after the 10 minutes, that's when we put it back in the oven, that's when we're gonna start searing or frying our chicken strips, okay? So let's finish flipping these, and you don't have to watch me, right? Just flip them all over and then put them back in the oven for another 10 minutes. That's it. All right, moms, our fries are done. They are nice and crispy. They are nice and golden brown. Our chicken strips are done. Man, this is going to be an incredible dish for your kids. I can't even imagine what they're gonna do when you put this in front of them because you made it. Okay, so we're gonna take it out of the oven because it's all done. Look at those fries, nice and golden brown. Look at that situation. Oh, we're gonna turn the oven off because we are done. And we're gonna take these fries and we are going to put them in a little bowl, which is right here. And we're gonna toss them again in some salt, right? And we are ready to serve up these chicken strips and chicken nuggets with these oven fries, all right? Because we made these and your kids are going to enjoy them, right? Look at these things. They're nice and puffy, nice and crispy, and you know they are tender on the inside, okay? So look at those fries right there, good? What we're gonna do is get some salt, some of that kosher salt that we had in the beginning, and we're just gonna sprinkle that on top, and then we're going to toss them just like that. You hear how crunchy those things are? They are perfect, right? We're gonna take a few of those fries and put them right on the side. Man, adults can have these too. It's not just about the kids, all right? And then we're gonna get our chicken strips and we're gonna place them right there. Good, just like that. And our nuggets, just in case you wanna try these nuggets too. Look at that. That is what you just made. Chicken strips, chicken nuggets, and some incredible French fries. Good? All that's left is for your kids to be like, Mom, can you make this every single day? These are so good. Thanks for making them. All right? You don't have to get your food at a fast food restaurant. You can make your food right in your kitchen, right? I'm gonna taste these things right now because they're nice and hot and they're nice and crunchy, and I want you to hear the experience of eating these strips, these nuggets, and these fries, right? I'm gonna start with the fry. Good. We have a nice salty piece of fry right here. I'm gonna dip it into the barbecue sauce. That's delicious. You made that. You made that. That's what you did. I'm gonna get my chicken strips. Actually, that's my chicken nugget. I'm gonna dip it in. I'm gonna eat that. Nice and crunchy and delicious. That's good. All right, I'm gonna show you the inside of this chicken strip right here. Nice and crunchy on the outside. Look how that, nice and juicy on the inside. There we go, right? Perfect. All right, we're gonna dip that into our barbecue sauce. We're gonna have a little bite, a little party bite. Now that's good. That is a good chicken strips right there. I said chicken strips because I'm gonna eat all these strips right here. These strips is going down, okay? That is our chicken strips, chicken nuggets, and chicken fries for you moms out there who's looking to make some delicious dishes for your kids that your kids are gonna eat and say, Mom, you are an amazing cook. That's what this is about. That's what my channel is about. And that's it. Simple, less than 30 minutes, really. Okay? And you have chicken strips, fries, chicken nuggets. That's it. I'm going to just go finish my food because, you know, it's delicious. You can go serve your kids, but I'm going to be eating right here. This is for me. You still there? Come on now. Let me eat. All right, sous chefs, moms that are sous chefs, you just made the most delicious chicken strips, crispy chicken strips with the most tender but crispy fries. You know what I'm saying? And your kids are gonna enjoy it. All right, you saw me. That thing tasted amazing, and you heard the crunch too. All right, so get some barbecue sauce, get some ranch, get some honey mustard, whatever they like, and dip them bad boys in it and serve it up because the kids are gonna love it and they're gonna want it over and over again. All right, so if you want to learn more tips and tricks to get your kids excited about the food you make at home in your kitchen, all you gotta do is like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also share it with a friend. And if you like the recipe that I shared with you today, go ahead and let me know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? All right, leave me a comment and we can talk about how delicious this was. And if you have any tips for anyone else, let's talk about it in the comments. Maybe some people are gonna be helped today with your recipe that you share. All right, because I'm sharing mine with you and we have this relationship going on that's gonna create some delicious meals in your kitchen, okay, through mine. That's what Plated Soul and Chef Todd is about. So thank you guys for tuning in. Chef Todd is out.